What if the life you want isn't found in more, but in less? Less chaos, less anxiety, less attachment to things you can't control. The ancient Stoics believed that happiness isn't something you chase. It's something you build from the inside out. And today, we'll explore 12 things you must understand if you want to live a truly happy, meaningful, and unshakable life. No hype, no magic, just clarity, wisdom, and power. Let's begin. 1. You only control your mind. Epictetus once said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." That's where real freedom lies, in your ability to respond, not react. Everything else, the weather, the economy, what people think, what they say, is noise. But how you think, what you choose to believe, the meaning you assign to events, that's yours. When you stop trying to control the uncontrollable, you reclaim your peace. 2. Most people are distracted from living. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "People are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them." How many people do you know who are alive, but not truly living? They scroll endlessly, chase things that don't matter. The Stoic path calls for stillness, not idleness. It's about being present, aware, and fully engaged with the now, because now is all there ever is. 3. Virtue is the only good. To the Stoics, happiness is found not in pleasure or possessions, but in virtue, courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom. Everything else is indifferent. A big house, a fast car, applause from the crowd, none of it guarantees happiness. But doing the right thing, being honorable, standing tall when it's hard, that's where meaning lives. 4. You will die. Memento mori. Remember that you must die. It sounds grim, but it's liberating. Seneca wrote, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing." When you truly understand that your time is limited, you stop wasting it. Every moment becomes sacred, and you start asking better questions. Is this worth my life? Is this worthy of the short time I've been given? 5. Pain is a great teacher. Nobody wants to suffer, but suffering, when faced with courage, purifies. It sharpens, it reveals. Epictetus was born a slave. His leg was broken by his master, and he lived with a limp the rest of his life. But he said, "Difficulties show men what they are. Pain doesn't break the strong, it reveals them." 6. External success means nothing without inner peace. You can be rich and empty, famous and miserable. If you chase status without soul, you lose. Seneca was one of the wealthiest men in Rome, but he lived simply, because he knew possessions are borrowed. What's yours is your character. 7. Learn to let go. Not everything, or everyone, is meant to stay. Things end, people change, life evolves. Holding on too tightly causes suffering. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Receive without pride, let go without attachment." That is true strength. Flow with life, not against it. 8. Choose your company wisely. You are the average of the people you spend time with. If they gossip, you'll gossip. If they complain, you'll complain. If they aim high, so will you. Surround yourself with those who inspire action, not excuses, with those who remind you of your better self and challenge you to live like it. 9. Comfort is a trap. Ease feels good, but growth lives outside of it. Seneca practiced hardship voluntarily. He slept on the floor. He wore rough clothes. Why? To remind himself that he could endure, that comfort is not a need, and that fear fades when you confront it. Make discomfort your teacher, not your enemy. 10. Discipline equals freedom. Jocko Willink said it best in our age, but the Stoics knew it long ago. Freedom doesn't come from doing whatever you want. It comes from doing what's right. When you master yourself, you free yourself. Discipline is the gatekeeper of a good life, of health, clarity, strength, and peace. 11. You are not your thoughts. Thoughts come and go. Some are dark, some are weak, some are lies. But you are the one who sees them. Epictetus taught, "It's not things that upset us, but our judgments about them." Learn to observe your mind, not obey it. This is the beginning of wisdom. 12. Happiness is a byproduct, not a goal. The Stoics didn't chase happiness, they chased virtue, purpose, clarity, and happiness followed. Marcus Aurelius didn't write to be happy. He wrote to be ready, to face what came, to endure with honor. True happiness comes from living well, from aligning your actions with your principles, from knowing that even if the world falls apart, you won't. Let me leave you with this. You are not powerless. You are not a victim of fate. You are not broken. You are a soul, capable of peace, strength, and wisdom. These 12 truths are not just ideas. They are anchors. And if you live by them, not just listen, you won't just survive this world, you'll master it. And if this message spoke to you, subscribe, not for noise, but for meaning, for the Stoic code, for a better version of yourself. The path isn't easy, but it is yours. Now walk it.